here we are. I'm in the park. I had an idea. I'd show you some public toilets because I like to show you something you don't normally see about China. Now, usually I don't edit my videos, but our auntie, or the cleaning lady, she wanted to know what I was doing, so I had to stop and have a talk to her and explain. And then while I was talking to her, I actually walked into the woman's toilet. She wasn't too happy about that. So Chinese toilets in general are quite clean, and what they have, they're all pretty similar, is they'll have someone who mans them for the duration they're open, and this is like their workstation. So let's have a look and see how clean they are. So this one is a little bit outdated. You have like a little vanity. Have your urinal. So you can see it's quite clean, and you can see she's in here cleaning at the moment. And Chinese toilets, if you ever come to China, usually the Chinese toilet looks like that. They don't have too many Western toilets. Hey, Chua ni hao. Oh, she's not too happy. In China, another thing that happens is a lot of government, they go around and they film other government workers to make sure they're doing their job properly. So she might think that I'm actually doing that. Okay, so we'll have a look at more than one, just so you know that I'm not tricking you and pick the best toilets. So I'll quickly chuck you on time lapse, and I believe there's another toilet not too far from here. Usually they're spaced out pretty close to each other. Okay, we came from there. Lucky I didn't film because it took me longer than I thought, as they changed the way you need to cross the road. And quite an arduous trip to get here, to be honest. So let's go find this toilet, shall we? Okay, we made it. They've got a bit of a concert going. I don't know if that's someone singing or it's being recorded. Hope no one's in the toilet. Okay. So again, you have your sink. They'll usually give you some sort of hand wash. Oh, this one's strange. Here, you don't pay, but you just scan your face. They'll give you some toilet paper. That's what the sign's saying there. Let's have a look at the toilet itself. So again, you can see it's clean. For a public toilet, remembering we're up in a mountain, let's look in the toilet itself. Yes, also clean. Chinese style toilet. Now, prepare yourself, because in China, usually when people wipe their ass, normally, well, I learned, we flush the toilet paper down the toilet. In China, it's very common. They'll put the paper in a bin. So be warned. Okay. So 2 for 2. Let's go look at another one to make sure that we have some consistency. Okay, I've come back down from the mountain and I'll put you on a time lapse. Once again, once I get out here to where we need to go and on to the next destination. Okay, I have no idea where we were. Again, you'll see, have a little cleaners station where they hang out. Come in. Oh, this is a very old, ladies' toilet. I went into the ladies' toilet. Okay, so again, Chinese style toilet. Bin where people put their toilet paper. They always have the automatic flushes in these toilets as well. And we have our urinals. And an old style washer, because normally we don't have these washers anymore. Normally you don't see that anymore. So this toilet's very old, because normally everything's automated now. Okay, so maybe one more, a modern one. Look, this one, I couldn't find the one I was looking for. Now they have a lot of, they're really small, like maybe that size there, a bit like a, same size as a sea container. Anyway, we'll jump in here and have a look. And what I'm doing, I'm not cherry picking, trying to show you the best places. Like I could go to like a really nice tourist zone and show you some really flash fancy toilet, but that's not what I'm about. I'm just trying to show you normal day life. So in here we have, once again, you have your management room. Yeah, they all have management rooms, like a workstation. Have our male urinal, nice and clean. Tap, some soap. Oh, this one's strange because this one actually has hot and cold water. You don't normally see that. Here we'd have our normal Chinese style toilet. Very common, so get used to squatting if you come here. Oh, you want some paper? You just take your toilet paper from here. You want some toilet paper? If they don't have this, you could probably just ask the management and they probably give you some more. I'm sure they would give you some. And here we have like a disabled toilet or a nappy change one. Okay, so we'll head on to our third and final destination. Oh, sorry, not the third one, the final one. I've lost count how many we've been to. I'm a bit of a weirdo, I must say, filming all these toilets. Please don't judge me. Finish off with a toilet like more ancient style design. Once again, you'll have the workers' workstation here with our man, keep the toilets nice and clean and tidy. You'll have a disabled facility. It's very common. I like to look after the elderly people here. Female's toilet. Here you can see if the toilet's occupied or not, so it's free. And we'll quickly jump in here. Now I actually have a look before I come in, so don't worry. I'll make sure no one's in here and I don't catch anyone going to the toilet. Have the vanity, the normal dryer, soap dispenser. Quite unusual they have these taps. We don't see them anymore. Normally everything's automated. What I mean automated like that, normally like for the taps you just put your hand and the water will come out. You can see the urinal's still nice and clean. Oh, this one has a Western toilet, maybe because we're in a touristy sort of zone here. And our normal Chinese squatting toilet. And again, it's nice and clean. Okay, we'll get out of here and I'll give you the final conclusion to our little video. Okay, so I've lived in this city for, must be about 17 years now. And when I first came here, the public toilets were, what's a polite way to say, disastrous. Like, perhaps like the public toilets I remember from back in Australia. Like you'd be a very brave person to actually go in there and to use it. Like you'd really be having to shit your pants, to put it nicely. But now this city, the development has been amazing since that time, and now you'd be lucky to find a dirty toilet. Now in general, a city like this, it's extremely clean, because one thing they have in China is they have the population to keep it clean. And as I showed, every toilet we looked at, it's manned for the whole duration that it's open, and the people just endlessly clean it. And the same goes for department store toilets as well, or any public toilet really. They'll always have staff on hand. Some toilets are 24 hours a day, others are just from 6 in the morning to 12 at night, but they'll always have someone there to clean it. And they clean it I'm not sure, probably every 15 minutes or something. So there you go, something about China you maybe didn't know. So until next time, if you haven't, please subscribe. And if there's something you specifically want to see, leave it in the comments and I'll try to make a video about it if it is easy enough and I think it'll be popular for other people. Okay, take care.